Hello, my name is Brian Conklin. I'm a technical marketing engineer with Cisco, and I'm going to take you through an example of detecting evasive applications such as BitTorrent and web-based anonymizers using the ASA CX context-aware firewall. Using the dashboard, you can view reports on the types of traffic on your network. Clicking the Applications tab reveals that there is a lot of BitTorrent traffic, as well as requests to Megaproxy and Dropbox. Our organization's acceptable use policy forbids access to file-sharing websites like Dropbox or peer-to-peer applications like BitTorrent, so I need to set a policy to block this traffic. Let's see what kinds of applications can be blocked by going to the application list. We'll view applications by type. There's a file-sharing category of applications, which includes applications such as BitTorrent and Box.net, as well as Dropbox and eDonkey, and the encrypted forms of these protocols as well. First, I'll demonstrate that these applications currently work by using the event viewer in the ASA CX, as well as a remote desktop session to a client on my network. I'll set the event viewer to show real-time events. Then switch over to the client on my network. I'll start by navigating to Dropbox.com. Notice that the connection works, and I get events indicating that it was permitted. I can click View Details to see more information about each transaction. Next, I'll demonstrate BitTorrent. Bringing up uTorrent, notice at the bottom that the download rate and upload rate indicate the traffic is flowing using the BitTorrent protocol. We can also see the events in the ASA CX event viewer. Next, I'll create the policy. I'll go to the policy view and add a new access policy. I'll name the policy something that I can remember, such as block P2P and file sharing apps. Then set the action to deny the traffic. I'll set the application to file sharing, and then save the policy. The yellow icon indicates that a change is pending. We'll commit the change in order to make it take effect. Then I'll return to the event viewer for the next test. Now that our block policy is in place, let's return to the client and test again. I'll go to Dropbox.com using the browser. Notice this time we get an access denied message from the ASA CX, and the events that show up are an HTTP deny. Returning to uTorrent, notice that our download and upload rate is now 0. In the event viewer, you can see that BitTorrent is now being blocked. Our acceptable use policy is now being enforced. However, proxies and anonymizers could still be used to get past our security. For example, if I use my client to browse to megaproxy.com and then to the Dropbox address through Megaproxy, you can see that Dropbox is still accessible using this proxy service. The traffic shows up on the ASA CX as traffic to Megaproxy. Let's look at the Megaproxy application to see what can be done about this situation. Notice that there are several hits of this application on our network, and that the application is of the type proxies. This means by blocking the proxy's application type, we can block this and many other proxies and anonymizers. I'll create a policy to block proxies. Then save the policy and commit the changes. Let's return to the event viewer for another test. In the client, I'll hit the refresh button on Megaproxy. Notice that this time, instead of bringing up Dropbox, the access was denied. The application megaproxy was correctly identified and blocked. Using these methods, you can correctly enforce acceptable use policies and get visibility into traffic and evasion techniques being used on your network.